Here is your latest Africa news. British royal family rejects calls to return kidnapped Ethiopian prince body back home. Buckingham Palace has declined an official request to return the remains of an Ethiopian prince who they kidnapped, then held hostage for several years, and then unceremoniously buried in a British catacomb in the 19th century. Who is Ethiopia's Prince Alemayehu, and why did British colonizers kidnap a child after murdering his whole family? In 1862, in an effort to strengthen his empire, the prince's father, Emperor Tewodros II, sought an alliance with the British, but his requests were ignored by the then Queen Victoria. Angered by this, the emperor detained some British people who were in his kingdom. This action gave Queen Victoria the excuse she needed to further expand her territory in Africa. She immediately sent a huge military invading force to attack the kingdom. It comprised of some 13,000 British and Indian troops. The force also included officials from the British Museum, in anticipation of what they were going to do: kill, loot, then plunder. In April 1868, they laid siege to Tewodros's mountain fortress at Magdala in northern Ethiopia, and in a matter of hours overwhelmed the defences. The emperor decided he would rather take his own life than be a prisoner of the British colonist. After the massacre of the Ethiopian people, the British looted thousands of cultural and religious artifacts. These included gold crowns, Bibles, manuscripts, necklaces, and royal dresses. Historians say dozens of elephants and hundreds of mules were needed to cart away the treasures worth billions of dollars in today's money. These priceless items are today scattered across European museums and libraries, as well as in private collections. Not satisfied with the carnage and chaos they caused, the British also kidnapped Prince Alemayehu and his mother, Empress Tiruwerk Wuba, as a tribute to Queen Victoria. Sadly, the empress mysteriously died on the voyage, leaving the young prince orphaned. After a decade in exile, the prince died sad, alone, and longing to return home in 1879 at the age of just 18. Now his family wants his remains to be sent back to Ethiopia. "We want his remains back as a family and as Ethiopians because that is not the country he was born in," one of the royal descendants, Fasil Minas, said. "It was not right for him to be buried in the UK," he added. But in a statement, a Buckingham Palace spokesperson gave the excuse that removing his remains could affect others buried in the catacombs. In 2007, the country's then President Germa Wald Georges sent a formal request to Queen Elizabeth II for the body to be sent back, but those efforts proved fruitless. "We want him back. We don't want him to remain in a foreign country," Ms. Ababech said. "He had a sad life. When I think of him, I cry. If they agree to return his remains, I would think of it as if he came home alive." She had hoped that she would get a positive response from the newly crowned King Charles III, but unfortunately, dishonor and ruthlessness must still run in the family. Restitution is used as a way to bring reconciliation, to recognize what was wrong in the past, says Professor Alula Pankhurst, a specialist in British-Ethiopian relations. He believes the return of the body would be a way for Britain to rethink its past. It's a reflection and coming to terms with an imperial past. Let us know what you think of this story in the comments below. You can show your support by liking and sharing this video. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Before you leave, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. And remember, Africa is watching.